Well, when it comes to shopping for a home, winter might not seem that appealing to you. The cold, the wind, the snow, the short days, they're not the most ideal moving conditions.
But Megan Bauer, a real estate agent at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties, is here to fill us in on the advantages of buying now instead of waiting until later. Welcome back to the show. Good to have you here.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
For a buyer, why is it a good time to buy now during the holiday season?
Well, typically, with how our spring and summer markets have been the last few years, buyers are experiencing more multiple offer situations that ultimately drive up the price for the home depending on the price point they're shopping in, of course. With the slowdown that we experience with the winter months, it helps make it so typically buyers won't be experiencing those multiple offer situations. I mean, it could still happen, but for the most part, they're not going to experience that, ending up making it so they get the home that they want for a better price, and also helping them enjoy their search a little bit more, not having that pressure of having to make an offer right when they see a house, being afraid that it'll get snatched up by somebody else. So yeah, it's helpful.
So is it true then that the sellers are more motivated towards the end of the year?
Actually, yeah, it's true for the most part. While we can't, I mean, every seller's got a different reason to sell. But for what we see in the winter months is the homes that are being sold are normally being sold by sellers that may not necessarily have the luxury to wait until the spring or summer months when things pick up to put their homes on the market. So the advantages that that gives your buyer is the sellers are more apt to be flexible with things such as price, closing cost assistance, closing dates. It just all are things that'll sway more in a buyer's favor.
What if I'm thinking about maybe buying a model home, or if I want to build my own? Do I do that now or wait?
Well, what a lot of people don't realize is towards the end of the year in the winter months, there's a lot of advantages for buyers who are considering building or purchasing model homes. With builder markups, when the new year happens, builders mark up their pricing 2 to 3% typically every year. So getting a contract written on new construction will generally save you money because you'll be able to lock into the current year pricing, which is nice. Not to mention builders have model home inventory too that they'd like to get rid of to build new models with have more updates for the new year. And a lot of builders offer incentives too. I mean, we had a builder in town at one of our sales meetings yesterday talking about a promotion that they have for $7,500. I just found out this morning too that Heritage Homes, our sister company, is offering an incentive for people who sign contracts to build before the end of the year for 50% off finishing their basement, and that's with their model homes and new builds.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's a huge deal that we just heard of today.
Wow.
So, yeah. Now, what about the interest rates? Are those different in the winter time?
You know, seasons don't really affect what our interest rates do. There's so many unknowns with real estate and mortgage rates being one of the big ones. So, I mean, all that we know is what's happening right now. And right now, interest rates for mortgages are still really low. So the sooner we can find you a home, the sooner you can lock yourself into that low rate, saving yourself money. Because, I mean, it could take a month, a few months, a week, and we could have a change in those rates.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome, though, to get it done right on Christmas, have a nice Christmas gift. So if people want to do that, how do they get a hold of you?
Well, they can get a hold of me by calling or texting me at 701-729-5050. Or you can visit my website, which is www.mbrealestatefm.com. Also, there's my email address if you prefer that route too, that's on the website. So
yeah, you want to get in on those incentives
now. Do it now.
Yeah, they're huge.
Woohoo!
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks.
All right, stay with us. Much more coming up right after this.